Hey there! So this video is probably the most important one in the whole course, as I cover all the 11 types that you should use to rank your website. Okay, so number one is the press release, and as you probably know, the number one authority on press releases and the number one service around is PRWeb, which is, in my opinion, extremely expensive, and it could be up to $100 per press release. And as you do those backlinks more and more often for more and more pages and posts, articles on your website, it could add up to thousands of dollars. Okay, so I personally don't recommend it. If you're trying to rank for an incredibly hard keyword, then maybe, but again, I don't know. In my opinion, just try to avoid it as much as possible. Don't waste your money in that direction, okay? As you can get a press release, a perfectly fine press release, written and published on Fiverr for just $10, okay? The advantages of press releases are that they generate direct traffic from people who actually read the news sites, and they get in and they click and they get directed to your website. But even more importantly is that they generate huge link juice, okay? Websites, news websites pick them up and they get published, and you get hundreds and hundreds of backlinks that are incredibly powerful. And I think a press release is the first thing you should do once an article is published, okay? So this is the number one type of backlink that you should get as soon as possible. Now, Web 2.0s have been used for the last 4 years at least, to my knowledge, because in the last 4 years I've been doing SEO and I've been using them from the beginning. Now, Panda and Penguin slapped 2.0s pretty hard in 2011, but they still work. They still work incredibly well, actually, for me. But you have to make sure they are high PR, and they're created manually, so no software crap used, okay? About 15 to 20 will do. I actually believe that they're more than enough. If you do 20, it could be even overkill, so 15 and you're fine. Now, if you use unique content, you're going to rank a lot better than if you use spam content. But it's not necessary for low to medium keywords, and again, it can get expensive. So again, I don't recommend it initially, at least. So try to rank with spam content, right? $5, $10, just testing. And if that doesn't work, then maybe look into unique content as well. Now, article submission, it's again same as Web 2.0. They still work if used together with other types of backlinks in a diverse portfolio, okay? 3 years ago, you could just, generate 1,000, 2,000 of those article submissions and just rank with that. And it was incredibly easy for Google to find out who was exploiting this. So as long as you have a diverse portfolio of backlinks, article submission works. And here there's really no need for unique content. You get a relevant backlink inside an article that is targeted to your niche. So relevancy is important here, but there's no need for unique content. And unless you want a backlink from Easy articles, which you can get separately for another $5 on Fiverr. And that would add that extra link juice and that extra authority from Easy articles. Now, number 4 is a personal favorite of mine, and that's guest posts. I've been using guest posts more and more recently because they provide traffic, they provide rankings, they provide authority and relevancy, basically everything you want inside of one backlink. But they can be a bit tricky, as content has to be top-notch and 100% unique. Otherwise, serious web owners won't even look twice at your guest post submission. And another downside is that it could take a long time to get approved, especially if the website owner wants to do revisions and wants you to resubmit work to fit their criteria, okay? And that could take several days, up to a week, maybe more for one backlink. So that's the downside. But as I said, there are huge benefits to guest posts. You get traffic, you get rankings, okay? An alternative for those of you who don't want to get into guest posting is using private blog networks. And again, I've seen this work better now than maybe ever before. But those can get expensive, as well as the most serious ones require a monthly fee to keep your backlink alive, and you don't really want to do that, okay? So lucky for you, there's Fiverr. There's somebody who has their own guest posting network, private blog network, and they'll post 10 guest posts, relevant articles on this network of theirs for $5, okay? What could you want more? Now, I doubt that you'll get traffic from those guest posts, as probably a lot of them are being published due to the fact that it's a Fiverr gig, right? So traffic maybe not, but rankings definitely so, and it's a cheap alternative to otherwise a long process and paying hundreds of bucks. Now, number 5 is EduLinks, and we're using those for authority boost and a likely increase to your page rank as well. And that's a good thing to have on your website, because it could even help you sell or flip your website later down the road if you desire to do so, okay? A page rank can add $100 to $100 more on top of your auction, okay? So about 30 of them should do. You don't really want, again, hundreds of those created by software, and government links would be a nice addition. Number 6 are high PR profiles, and again, this is one method that has been abused by internet marketers for a long time. So here, be careful and only do manual top high PR, so the highest PR you could get, and don't use any auto submit crap, because your results will actually worsen. So no software here, guys, and I'm really serious about that. Manual high PR profiles, okay? Number 7, again, high PR social bookmarks, and just as the profiles, manual and high quality here are key, because you have to remember these types of social bookmarks are meant for your money site. Now, social bookmarks generated by software are extremely good for your second tier, okay? They help index your first tier and give them that extra boost to SEO juice. So definitely we'll get into that later, but these ones should be manual social bookmarks. Top PR 30 to 50 would be ideal. Number 8, a Blogger blog. Now you could, I guess, outsource this one as well, but I just put it up myself. Usually I get the content on Fiverr and then just post it there, add some pictures, videos, and then I link to 1 or 2 authority websites in the niche, right? So it looks natural, and then I link to my money site, okay? So you could do that as well. Google puts a lot of value and importance into Blogger as it's their own service, okay? Number 9, a WordPress blog. Now again, use this as a free WordPress blog, so don't create another domain because you lose the authority from the WordPress.com domain. So have a free blog, again, get the content on Fiverr, put something quickly together, picture, videos, then link to one authority website, and then link to your money site. And the same applies to Tumblr, which is a really unexploited platform, and it has massive SEO potential, and it will only get better as more and more people jump on board. So same as with WordPress and Blogger, get the content on Fiverr, put something quickly together, link to one authority website, link to your money site, okay? And that brings us to our last type of backlink, which is social media. Now, if a website has hundreds or thousands of backlinks but no social media ones, then it will raise a red flag with Google, right? Because everybody is on social media nowadays. Every website that is serious and that is supposed to get hundreds of thousands of backlinks should have some social media presence, okay? So Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus are more or less a must. The more followers or fans, the better, as it gives you direct traffic and authority, okay? So there are people on Fiverr who share, who offer for $5 to share your content on their Facebook page that has thousands of fans, or to their Twitter profile with thousands of followers, okay? Now Pinterest, StumbleUpon, and Delicious are good for that extra SEO juice, and you should do about 5 each of the platforms you decide to go with, okay? Again, vary. So don't just do Facebook from top to bottom, and vary those social media all the time. Don't do 5 each for every of your article, okay? And that would be pretty much it for this video, guys. In the next one, I'll show you a diagram and then get you through some final steps, and then we're off to module 3, second tier backlinks.